Okay, so what did you want?
Tom.
The Life of Tom. This is like the Life of Pi, the movie about the tiger and stuff. Only there's no tiger in my life. Well, as you know, or you could guess, I started out as a child. My name is Tom Anderson, and I'm the technical director and lighting designer here at Salisbury. I'm an associate professor. I teach technical theater, makeup, technical production, stage management. I do some directing, I do some acting, do a little singing, composing. I train to do sets, to design sets, lights, and costumes. I've been a props master, props artist, scene painter, makeup artist, those kind of things.
I currently have Tom's makeup class, hence the lines on my face. Yeah, I like it a lot. Like, Tom's really awesome with helping the students and, you know, asking any questions we have about the makeup.
I love the challenge of my production work because we try to create an excellent product, the best product we can, given limited time, limited talent, limited resources, limited money. You know, so the challenge is always, well, how do we do this, keep this standard high? Because that's important to all of us who work in the arts, to have a really high personal standard. And I was lucky to find this place that there's an institutional standard too. You know, my colleagues have a very high standard, so we mesh together well.
In this industry for theater and stuff, it's really good for a professor to be so attuned to detail and help you realize, you know, what you're doing wrong so you can do it better and stuff like that. And Tom's really good with that.
He teaches college courses the way I imagine college courses need to be taught, because it's not all about the test at the end of the semester or all the papers they want you to write. He's doing his best to make sure you are coming out of the class with like actual real world knowledge that you can apply.
The nice thing about what we do here, you know, stagecraft, costume craft, these skills cross borders, right? Yeah, they're handy as a scenic artist to be a really good carpenter, but you can go to your home and being a good carpenter is really helpful. You know, so I get a lot of great stories from people who go home and said, oh yeah, I never picked up a tool before, but this summer I helped my dad build a deck.
As a mentor, he's very good. Kind of not the most conventional teacher, which is good in my opinion, but he focuses a lot on making sure you are getting the info you need and just like a wide berth of knowledge that you could use and need in the future.
I remember sitting bored one day and saying I had nothing to do, and he was like, well, there's always something to do. I got books you could read with plays in my office. You can help out build the set and something. So, you know, probably helped me to be a little more active and try and do more things with my time instead of just sitting around doing nothing.
Oftentimes kids come into my class, tech production. Some of them are wannabe technicians or designers. Some of them are actors. A lot of them, most of them, are just other majors, you know? And a lot of them don't think they have any artistic talent. Some of them know they do, you know, easel artists, graphic artists and stuff, and they're cool. They're fun to work with. But a lot of kids are like business majors or they're pre-med and they don't think they can do it. And they find out they can.
I like how passionate he is about his work. Like, he is always in the theater, he's always doing stuff for the theater, he's trying to find new ways to help the theater students. Like, he set up the scholarship about his parents for kids who are doing every single show, either working or acting in a show, and trying to give them, you know, financial help so they can keep doing what they really want to do.
I promised myself I would do something important. So out there you'll find the Thomas Gordon Anderson and Ruby Eileen Anderson Awards that I have funded to give scholarships to my family, from my family. You know, story of my life, that's the story of my life. You know, I like to think of myself as a problem solver, but that's not who I am. That's what I do. You know, who I am is a positive thinker, you know, a musician, an artist, an environmentalist, a chef, a brother, you know, an uncle, you know, I've been a husband, you know, I've been all these things, and that's the story of your life, you know, that's those things. But the fact that I don't live with a lot of fear, you know, everything I see the possibilities through it, not an obstacle in front of me. You know, there's a way around or through or over everything. So I think that's the story of my life, I guess. Although I started out as a child.